Right, I'm gonna let this video play while I'm gonna like watch it while I just comment on some stuff about my squats, what I'm doing for legs, and kind of a rough outline of the the program or training plan I'm doing in the minute. Firstly, with legs, like this session, this first set is 70 kg, and I think the session before this I never filmed it, but that was 65, and that was a jump from 60, so I went 60 to 65, and then this session went from 65 up to 70 for that first set. And I watched this first set back, and I was like, that just looked so it just looked a bit like a breeze, and I was like, I'm not going to get anywhere if I don't start pushing these squats and at least putting some weight where I'm starting to struggle on the 5th rep, because that 70 was just too easy. So then here I added another 5, and they started to feel a lot harder, trying to keep like good strict form on the way up with these. On the last few sets I really started to struggle, so I think 75 is my like 5 rep limit. And with my style of squatting, it's always been pretty, you can see my knees go really far out. It's a very low bar stance, and it feels incredibly comfortable to me to go 2 parallel or just below. I think I'm going like just below here. Yeah, that's a pretty deep squat. So it's always been a very low bar style, which is obviously much more lower back, hamstrings, glutes. And I realized after this session, I was like, yes, I can bump the weight up, and I can start getting some heavier sets going and feel comfy with these squats. But why I'm actually doing them, and the reason I want to actually do the squats, is to build my quad back up on my bad leg, and obviously my other one as well. I want them both to come up, but I really have so much muscle to put back on this my right side quad. There's just nothing there at the minute. I might insert a picture. Let's say after this set, I'll just put a picture of it up. I'll do it now. And yeah, so that muscle has a lot of work that needs doing to it, and this style of squatting is just not the most effective way to pack on size onto that quad. I really don't feel, because it's just so, this low bar wide stance squat is so posterior chain dominant, just glutes and hammies and lower back. So what I'm going to try doing the next session, I'm going to have to drop the weight. I know for a fact I'm going to have to drop it, and I'm going to really try and work on a more quad dominant style of squatting. So it's going to be a little bit closer stance. I'm going to try and keep my torso more upright. You can see how much I lean forward so much, hip hinge loads on these low bar squats. I'm going to try and really activate the quads and prioritize that with my squats. So that's the main thing for that. That's my thoughts on that. And then, like, what I'm actually doing for leg days, I haven't mentioned that at all at any point, and it's like, so what I'm basically doing is on, it's about once a week that I'm squatting at the minute. I'm working out 6 or 7 days a week, and I just alternate between a back day and a pull day and a push day. So it'll be, let's say, start the week with like, I'll do the bench, so it's a chest workout and triceps at the end. Then the next day is a back day, so I'll do bent over rows, or and then pull-ups, pullovers, single arm dumbbell rows, any back pulling movement, and finish on, a couple of those, and then finish on biceps. So if it's a push day, always finish with triceps, or put at least one exercise of triceps in. And the same for the pull day. I try and go hard on biceps at the end, or like somewhere in the middle, not always at the end, but yeah. So I'm training effectively arms every day, and then alternating between a push and a pull. and most of the time that's been 7 days a week, just push pull push pull push pull, and I really love it. But now and then, if like last week I messed up my schedule, I had 2 things to do in a day and I thought I only had 1, so then I just completely didn't have time for the workout. So that was only a 6-day week last week, and this week was actually a 6-day week as well, because I had yesterday. It's a Saturday. It was a Saturday, so I had yesterday off because I woke up and just felt awful. I thought I was ill, and as I ate food and warmed myself up throughout the day, I did end up feeling a lot better. But I thought this is probably one of those days where I should maybe just listen to my body, and well, you know, it's not going to kill me to have the one day to just be careful and not overdo it. And that was the day after having my medication as well, so maybe it was a delayed effect of that, I don't know. But yeah, mostly 7 days a week, sometimes 6. And with the legs, I am just putting the squats on pretty much a random pull day of the week, and whatever day I put the squats on, I am probably not going to do the bent over barbell rows on that day, because I feel like that just taxes me too much for the session, and then I don't have the energy to go hard on anything else, because it's just too much lower back for me in one session at the minute. I need to work my work capacity up. But yeah, so squats on a pull day, and then afterwards I'll do, like, you can see on this day I'm doing the pullovers, and yeah, the other pull day that I'm not squatting, I'll do like the bent over barbell row and stuff, and eventually work up to deadlifts. Yeah, so that's how that goes. Oh, and with the push days, like, so I said if it was like chest on Monday, then pull Tuesday, the Wednesday won't be chest again, that'll be it's shoulders. So the push days alternate between chest and shoulders. So that's the day I do the overhead press and the upright rows and the dumbbell lateral raises, which I'm now actually doing cable. The last session I switched to cable raises for that, which is feeling really good. Let me have a think if there's anything else to say on that. I think that's all I have to say on the training for now. I'm going to implement the things that I mentioned here going forward for the next week or 2, and I'll experiment with, see how it feels. And yeah, I think that's about everything I had to say. The rest of this workout is my finishing this pull day, which after these pullovers I'm going to go to biceps. There's 2 bicep exercises, and then afterwards it's going to go to Friday's workout the day after, which is a bench session. So yeah, long video. I think while I'm at it, I might as well just mention with these pullovers, this is only the second time I've done this and added it into my back days, but I'm really like the movement. The weight is pretty light, and I'm doing the eccentric really slow. I'm just trying to be really careful at the minute because it's a new movement. I'm experimenting with how it feels, how to position myself, and just I don't want to hurt myself doing these, so I'm just, you're in a very compromised position, like right here, right at the back of the movement. So I think it's important to keep a very good form and make sure everything feels okay during the lift. So yeah, I'm trying to push myself and really go to failure, and when I drop it, it's like, that's when I get all the way to the bottom. I end the set when I get all the way to the bottom, and I just can't like muster up enough energy to pull it all the way up and over safely again. Like, I just feel like I hit my limit, so then I just pump out some partials at the bottom. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit heavier and a little bit more confident with these. but I love the movement. I think it's going to do great work for my teres major, and hopefully get some more back width going from these. But I really like how they feel, yeah, and I enjoy doing them a lot.
What you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver it. Now open up the door and spread over the non-stop. I'm standing still. I'm so hot, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker one day to forget. Damn right, and I do it again. Yeah, I am like, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. How many cats I break bread with? I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanna know. Say, bitch, and that's what I like. Damn, down, down. You niggas say, please. So won't be the one ending up on the D, bitch, please. Sometimes it makes me feel so wrong. Yeah, we all live under the same song. So I
So I'm warming up for bench right now, and I've had a pain in this shoulder, and I think it's an impingement. I'm not too sure. And I've been watching some videos and doing some research to try and figure out what exactly it is. And I think it's either a tight knot in my muscle or like a tight pec minor, which is pulling my shoulder in and causing the impingement, and or a weak rotator cuff. So these are some strengthening exercises for the rotator cuff. And you'll see people do this sometimes with dumbbells, just like freestanding, and I do it sometimes. But I figured doing it on a cable machine actually gives you the resistance that you need. Because if you're just doing it with a dumbbell, like, there's no resistance, gravity's just pulling it down, it's just like a hammer curl and you're just wiggling. But this is actually pulling against the muscle I'm trying to strengthen, and it hurts a little bit when I get to like that angle. And now I'm doing like, working it up that way. So I'm just going to try and strengthen it with these, my rotator cuff that is, and then I've got some other. I found it feels better with the dumbbells after I do these just light ones. Do some supinated front raises like that, and I can feel it like click on the, not click, but like I can feel the friction between whatever is rubbing in there. When I get here and I come down, it like bumps, but if I do it enough, I have to work up to those. If I do it enough, the bump goes away, like it loosens up. So that's why I'm doing those. And then I can work up to. It's a little bit painful, like here. Oh. It's crazy doing those front delt raises, how it just completely gets rid of that rubbing that's going on. Like, now I do it and there's just nothing, and it flows really smooth. And I've stretched out like this loads before this as well. So warming up, I'm trying to be quite explosive with the reps, because last time I warmed up really gently because I was a bit worried about what was going on here. And then when I got to the top set, it's like I was afraid to put any effort in, because the whole warm-ups, I've just been like being kind of careful. But when you get to your top set, obviously you need to give it some oomph. And yeah, it just didn't work well. So I'm trying to warm up explosively. Oh. And I'm going a slightly, ever so slightly closer grip as well, just to be safe. Felt kind of heavy. This is the last warm up, I think. This is 70, and this will kind of let me know where I'm at. Last bench session, I didn't film it, but I did. What did we do? I tried to go up to 72.5, and like I said, because of that funky warm up and just what's going on, that did not go well. So I dropped it down to 70 to kind of play it safe, and I got that pretty controlled and good. So depending on how this feels, I'll decide if I want to go up to 72. We'll see. I feel like I'd rather get 70 5x5 again clean than bump up and then cheat and have my hips come up, and because I want the I don't want to do it if I'm cheating too much on bench. I want to try and keep bench form like pretty good, pretty clean.
Take some freedom. Will I take the poison out of my blood, or just leave it there inside of my lungs? I know, no, I should let you go. Hands are feeling cold, just leave me alone. No, I just want control. I feel so exposed, liars in my home. No, please do not provoke. Noose around my soul, I cut down the road. They don't want me happy, they don't want me fixed, they don't want me better, they just want me wrong. At least I admit it, block out all my vision, watching me diminish. That's my
that felt good. I'm just like wary right as I get to the bottom. The pain is not there, but because I've been working and massaging this, like it's ever so slightly tender, the shoulder, like in here, and it's like, I'm kind of aware of it, but I'm not aware of it because it's hurting, only because in my mind I know it should hurt, but it's not, so yeah, we'll see. I think I'll try one set on 72, see how that goes, and then go from there.
$10 million cash from a friend. Started sipping syrup, I've been deep ever since. Gotta keep that heat on the seed ever since. You know we told that stick time, I'm about to put this cash up on a new toy. About to put this cash up on a new toy. You ain't understand us, that's your too soft. Got the bad boys, ran them straight through the machine.
Oh man, when you have a set, is it a set? Yeah, when you have a set like that, on a weight that you just failed the last session, and you're worried about an injury, I was like kind of dreading this session because I knew it could go either way. But then to warm up properly, you kind of like, you work through, like luckily I don't think this injury is an injury, like a tear or something. So to have that worry, when you're stressing, it's like, oh shit, am I injured? Am I gonna have to take time off? Am I gonna have to change exercise? The last thing I wanted to do was stop benching and have to move to like dumbbells, or just not be able to enjoy my chest days the way that I have been. Because I've been loving every session so much since I've been back in the gym. You just have such an appreciation for when nothing is going wrong, like just when shit is normal. And this kind of goes to any aspect of anything really, but having like just multiple health issues that I've had to like just work around recently, to be back in here just smashing these workouts, having the best time, feeling like I'm working back up to my prime, and just having nothing be particularly wrong is such a blessing, and it makes you so grateful. And the reason I've been like rambling more and like chatting about the set and stuff is because I felt like in between sets and stuff I can just I got like these thoughts that I just want to spew, so I might as well just do it in between sets and put it out there. I've just been so grateful for like these workouts and just how good I have been feeling since coming back to working out. It's just been awesome. My timer is probably going to go off. I'm going to do this set and then I'll say some more shit.
Come on! They still selling dope, that's those Miami
Another thing I was just thinking about after that set is about being like grateful about stuff and just feeling like so lucky to be able to work out like this and have a healthy body and grow muscle and feel so good is like how grateful I am to have this home gym as well. Like just this little square shed, like it's basically, yeah, just having this home gym, this like environment where I can just come in here and just go ham, have a great time, and I just feel like everyone should experience having a home gym to themselves. They can just train completely, just in such a comfortable environment, just do you, just go as hard as you want. Because I would not train as hard as I, work out as hard as I do in a public gym. Like all of my public gym workouts in the past, none of them, unless the gym has been empty, have come close to like how good it is to work out in here. And just thinking about how lucky I am to have this, come on. Yeah, like all of the things that you can have and do, or like that I've had and done in my life so far, like toys that you play with, like computer, I'm not a massive car guy, but cars, I don't know, going on holiday, eating food, like nothing comes even close to making me feel as good as working out in general, but especially in here. Just have these workouts, like nothing even touches that, and it's just so simple. I can just come in here, play music, pick shit up and put it down, but no other stupid gimmick or like expensive thing you can buy has had that same effect or like positive impact on me or my life, and I just like think that's awesome, and I just wish more people could experience that and feel the same way that I do about that, because it's really cool.
So every sound is wearing down with my soul. I wish we could talk now. I'll tell you how I'm hurting again. Then you kiss it better and hurt me back together again. Oh, 'cause you had a way of making everything disappear. So not even the wind or the rain can reach us when we're hiding out here, here, here. You had a way of letting me let everything go. So nothing funny else I can comment. Reach us when we're hiding alone, alone, alone.
I'm so fucking exhausted. Right, dead. And I'm still gonna do cable flies. I've had nowhere near enough carbs today. Whew, I'm so beat. But I'm still gonna make it happen. So I was gonna say with the cable flies, instead of doing them at like a straight and push out, like a perpendicular angle, I'm doing basically like a decline fly now, because but last chest session, before I knew what was going on with the shoulder, it was just like it was the only movement I could do for the fly that didn't give any pain, but it feels so nice anyway. I just really liked it, and I kind of prefer it to the normal fly angle that I did, so I'm gonna do that. And instead, because I'm just like beat, I'm gonna do 2 sets and just try and like really push them to failure. Just 2 sets, really intense, rather than spread it out over 3 sets, because I was gonna do it over 3, but I feel like the energy that I've got left for this workout, I'd rather put into 2 like hard sets than half-ass the 3, so see how it goes.
Come on.